Okay. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if this works. Alright, it just seems to work just fine. Let's see. I'll switch to the screen now. Okay. So pretty much what's going on is that I am trying to get a page ready using Angular elements. So this is an example over here that I'll be using. So the page that I'm trying to make is under the add photo. Right now there is nothing there, so let's get to making that thing. I'll close everything here just because we don't really need it just yet. Okay, so we're using Laravel. Yeah, let's just see if we can make something quickly. So first of all, I'm trying to find a good place for where I could place the thing. So I'm probably just going to make a new folder for this because it's going to be a new section. Okay, so new PHP file. Let's see, let's do an index delete, just because it's going to be the first image, or the first page rather. Okay, just copy everything that's in here. Especially need to remove this part here, and for time's sake I've included that file over there. I'm gonna include, okay, that's already in there obviously. So that file contains all the files that Angular needs to actually run. For development purposes I've kept everything separate, but for production I will probably append all of these files in one file, so I just need one file for the custom component, because this is the whole Angular thing right now. There's nothing else, there's not a whole app, there's nothing, so that's going to be the whole app. Let's see, let's indent it a little bit. I'll remove all of this, because this whole page will probably be Angular. Yeah, it's just one page, but I'm not going to use AngularJS for this, even though I've included that in several other parts of the website already. But yeah, let's see if we can. I need to make a root for this. I mean, otherwise it's going to be very difficult to actually see anything on this page. Yeah, this thing is a bit of a mess. Haven't really. The app is not big enough to actually split this up, even though I should probably do that at some point. But okay, let's see. Is there a thing for that yet? Just open a new tab over here. Nope, that's wrong. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just using Artisan to make a new controller. It's going to be the photo controller. Okay, great. I'm not actually using the resource thing because I only want to do one page for now. Okay, return view. What is that index? That's all we need for now. We don't even need to pass any data because all of it will be handled by Angular, especially since there's not actually any data to to view here, because it's going to be all JavaScript. It's going to be an uploading page. I've added the, see, have I added the thing? I have added the objectives. So pretty much it's going to be one page that uploads a bunch of images through an input field, a file input field rather, and if you re-upload an image, it should not get rid of the whole previous upload pretty much. So it's all going to add to one big giant queue and upload all of those at the same time. Probably just for the completeness here. No, store. There we go, store. Yeah, so this will... Oh, jeez, okay. That one. This will see if any files have been attached. So, files, there we go. Great. Do some stuff. First of all, see if this works. Get the, now we don't have a root for it yet. Let's see, where do I add it? Yeah, this works. I'll just add it somewhere at the bottom over here. Let's move this up at some later time. It's not really necessary right now. Okay. Photos. So, photos. Index. I could make a resource for this, I suppose, but I'm only going to use 2 of the roots, just the index and the store. The rest is not really relevant just yet. Photo controller. Add index. Post. There we go. Okay, so we got 2 roots set up. We got one get and one post. Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay. And then in that navigation thing, we will have to... Is the menu right? Photos, 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 right there. Okay. That's okay. Here we go. Add photo. Does it work? It does. Perfect. We see some errors. Now, I mean, the second one is a bit strange because this is AngularJS and I'm actually not using it on this page, so I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Not quite sure what this one means. HTML element. I mean, it works, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. If it creates problems later, I'll fix those, but for now, I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay, let's close all. Let's open Angular for this. See, I wonder, right, if I can use a watcher right now. Okay, run watch. Let's see if this works. I'm assuming it should. No, it shouldn't. Okay, why not? Is it not included here? It is not, is it? Okay, I can make one for that. Watch. Okay, so does it do anything now? It's not giving me an error yet. We're on the way, we're on the way. So this is all the files that Angular creates. I'm using a guide over here that kind of explains how to use Angular elements. Yeah, Angular elements over here, custom elements. And it has a few commands. I'll link this or put it in the chat or something like that. There we go. And yeah, you can pretty much just make native web components through here. And that's what I've done. Okay, the watcher seems to be working. I'll disable cache because obviously it's probably going to cache it, right? Yeah, as you can see, this is all AngularJS, which we don't really need. Does it actually load any of the other stuff in here? I mean, that would be a good thing. Main. Oh yeah, there we go. That's one of them. That's the other. That's the other. Yeah. Okay. So it just loads a bunch of stuff now, but we have an error. Is that right? Because I don't actually see anything on the page anymore. There is no hashing, I'm assuming. Oh, no, there we go. This one. Yeah, there isn't. We'll figure it out. Let's just get this on. Building. Source app. No, image uploader. Here we go. So this is the HTML. This is a CSS. As you could see previously, the text was red because that's what I put it on here. First, let's make a div. I've all done this inline so it doesn't create any other files, so I can keep everything in one file. The guide said to do that. I'm not sure if that's actually necessary, but I'm just gonna go with what it said. Okay, I should probably include the forms module, because otherwise that's not going to do anything. Okay, I'll just put an onChange on there for now. onChange, there we go. Set files. I just want to see what's inside of this event, just so I can see what next steps I have to take to actually do anything with this. So set files. That's some files. Okay. So when that changes, it should set some files. Excellent. Let's test it out. Let's see if this actually... Oh, it does compile. That is helpful. And let's see if we actually have something on this page now. We don't seem to have anything, do we? But why not? What is the change? Nope. Did I not include this? Did I do it wrong? That is the question, isn't it? Oh, there we go. I mean, it's on the page. It has all of those things. Did it not load anything? JS, right there. I mean, it loaded all of those. Wow, that's a very big file size. Okay, very interesting. Did I do anything wrong here? No, I haven't actually changed anything here. Haven't changed anything here, so it must mean that I've done something wrong in the files here. Let's see, photos, index, Flux Angular, that seems about right. I can remove that because we don't actually need that in here. Custom image uploader, Flux Angular, yeah, that seems to be fine. Let's have a look if this still works on the previous page. Because if it still works there, then there's something wrong with the page, but I can't imagine that would be the case. Wrong, it's not that one. This one goes here. And then this one goes here. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, and now we go here. And now it's also gone here. Oh wow, this is great. Maybe it's just this thing npm brain built, because that seems to have been a changing thing, because before it worked but now it didn't. So let's see what the difference is between these two builds. Output hashing broad. Maybe I need to have a production watcher. That seems wrong. That seems really, really wrong. We'll see. We'll see. If this works, I'm gonna... I don't even know what to think about that. Because that would mean that for some reason the production thing works, right? Or maybe it's the output hashing. That seems... No, that's just file names. That's really all just file names. Wow, this takes forever. The other thing was like a few milliseconds. Yeah, like 3 seconds. Okay, so what's the difference? Polyfill. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Okay, well that apparently fixes it. You know what I'm gonna try? I'm just gonna, just for the sake of it, I'm just gonna, yeah, just gonna add all of these things to it. I hate that, but I mean, I need a watcher. I'm not gonna run these every single time. That's just tedious. Okay. So while that's going, I can remove this one again because we now know it works. And we'll keep this one here. Okay, so we got the file input. Oh yeah, there's an event. I should probably make some space for a queue of some sort. And there needs to be a, yeah, uploading files. Yeah, I'll just call it any for now because I'm not quite sure what the type of this is. I don't think it's a file. I mean, I can see later in this console log. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do it in here. Let file in, I believe it is. Uploading files. File name. And file that size. That's an off, isn't it? Yep, that was an off. Okay. It never seems to agree with me, but... Oh wow, this is going to take forever. I mean, if it's somewhat close to the 3 seconds that it was before, I should be okay, but otherwise it's just going to be super tedious and will take a long time. Ah, 27 seconds. Well, let's not make too many changes then. Okay, so we get the file input. Let's add some files to this. Okay, yeah, I can only accept one. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so we got files, right? Path. Oh yeah, source element is null. Why is that null? Does it not recognize it, maybe? Because this should say the actual file. Okay. Type change. Why is that not saying that? Is this not correct? Okay, let's call this event because it's not technically files. because files would be under event that source element that files, I believe that's it. So files, right? So this is gonna break for now, right? Because the source element for some reason is not actually picking anything up. Maybe if I change anything in here. Interesting. How long is this going to take? 26 seconds. That is just tediously long. That is tediously long. Let's go open. Here we go. Files. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we have source element is apparently still null, but I do get a file list and a file with a name and a type and a size and all that stuff, so that's great. Okay, cool. File list. That's what we got. I wonder if I can call that file. I probably can call that file, can't I? I'll just call it file for now. See if that breaks. So is that uploading files is files, right? Is this not correct? Oh yeah, that's redundant. That is correct. I mean, I only use that for console logs anyway, but may as well. Right. So this should show some kind of div. Oh, I kind of want to make this multiple. Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if I have to do that. I mean, sometimes you don't, but technically, I suppose, do have to do that at some point or something. I wonder if it's going to do it twice now. Yeah, because I just want to be able to test multiple files at the same time and see how it handles that. Okay. Right. Almost done. Let's go. I'm ready to test this. If there is a better way to do this, that'd be glorious. Because right now this takes forever. Cool. Let's try some multiple files, right? So we got that one, got this one. Open. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so let's see. Set files. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to see if this is possible. File uploader, right? And in that case we'll have to use a view child. Yeah. Let's call it file uploader. I wonder if there is some programmatic way that you can actually empty a file upload, because what I'm thinking is when I change this field, I set the images, or the files rather, in this array. Or should I not? Wait, hold on. I'm going to try this a bit differently. Because in this case it will overwrite all the files in here, and that's not what I want. I want to do, yeah, I'm just going to make this constant again. So files is that one. Files that for each file. There's probably also a better way to do this, but I don't currently know what that would be. Push file. So I want to add each file individually to this array. so when the thing changes again, it doesn't actually overwrite the files that I've added, because I want to be able to add, right? Without actually overwriting all the files that already have been added previously. Okay, so this, that, oh, file uploader. So that file uploader, that, oh, I wonder what this is called. Let's see if we can empty a file input fields JavaScript. See what Google says about this. Wow, no, that's just not correct. Reset. No. I mean, it doesn't work for this one, but these are not supported anymore, so I'm just going to put it to value. Actually, this is native element that value is null. So what this allows me to do is add additional files, but not add the files that have already been added. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, so I have added that. Yep. What's going on? Oh, right, I forgot to actually finish my my line. That's great. Okay. So has it actually? Yeah, it has finished. Great. Choose that one, that one, that one. Open. Didn't do anything. Okay, so for each is not a function. Oh, right, of course. I think, right, that we have to do something like this. So for let I is 0, let I is 0, and then I is smaller than files that length. Let's actually space this out, because otherwise it's unreadable, and I hate unreadable code. So I plus. Right, so now it's gonna loop over the length of files, in which case this would happen. There we go. So now it's adding each file in a different way. Okay, let's see if that works then. And 5 years later. Okay. Here we go. File, open. Okay, great. See, input field's empty. File. Let's do that one instead. Open. It added them. Great. Input is empty. File. Open. Oh, I cannot add a folder, obviously. Open. Okay, yeah, so this is exactly what I want. It's adding all of the files to the array. It's emptying this one so I can add more files. And it's not overwriting the previous uploads. So this is great. I should make a button somewhere that says something. I mean, I could do it technically. I could upload all of the files on change, but for now I don't want to do that. So I'm going to add a button with a click event. Upload files. Upload the files. Great. And I realize that there is 0. There we go. Image slash. Yeah, just all images. No. Let's do yeah, that seems to be about right. Just JPEGs, JPEG or whatever. I don't know why these are different and what the difference is, but I just see them both used, and then PNG. Okay, so just images, upload files, upload files. So this upload files that for each. This one is actually, yeah. So now I'd have to make a form. No. Let form data is new form data, right? So form data that append files file, and then I believe there is file name or something. Yeah, exactly. File.name. Sure, there we go. And I will make a service for this. Let's see, where have I done that? I haven't actually done that yet. File components and G service. Wow, that went really overboard. Image uploader / image uploader, so it gets the same name. Everyone's waiting. Let's go. There we go. We get the service. Great. Upload file. So this is a request, but it's a form from data. In here we need private HTTP client. Was that the right one? Yes, it was. Great. Return this HTTP that post. And what was the URL? We saw that for this one. We got photos, yes, but the prefix for that is, there is none. Okay. I mean, I should have known that really, but I didn't. So here we go. The body would this be the body? Yeah? Really? Is that it? Okay. I mean, I'll take it, but alright, it returns observable. Of type? I don't know. I don't know what a type. Never mind then. Okay. Image upload service. Let's private. Always like to namespace those, or not namespace them, but prefix them like that. With image, so then we have is that image, that upload file is form data. I hope this is correct, but we'll see. So before we actually get to that, let's do dd on the request, just so I can see exactly what's in the request, not just that it may have a file or maybe not, right? So I just want to be able to see if there is anything in there whatsoever. So I'm just gonna open the request. Okay, so for each file, makes a new form data, right? And it uploads it. This is I don't know if this seems a bit too simple. I guess we'll have to find out, right? Seems too simple, but oh, and it was. No provider for E. No provider for E. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot to do that. Providers. I could do this on the module level, but I'd like to do it here. It's just gonna scream at me the whole time for the two spaces, isn't it? Oh, you know what? I think I may have messed up a little bit. In the fact that I've actually added this root right here under a middleware that actually requires a user to be signed in. I have not actually added any authentication in Angular, so I'm going to add this just in here for now, just for testing purposes. You should not do this ever, because then anyone can upload anything to your web application, and that is just a horrible idea. Can't resolve something. Why not? Can't resolve HTTP ng factory. Huh. Okay. That is because I don't think that's installed. Imports. HTTP client module. Is that installed? Would be good. Would be good. Let's see if this does the trick. And otherwise we'll have to Google a little bit, but I think this may be the trick. No. Okay. We'll Google. Google always knows the answer. Nope, nope. Sure, maybe this one it is. HTTP client module, yes. Need to inject. And the server's not in the module. Yes, I've got this. Oh, it needs to be after browser module. Oh, it is. So what's the problem? HTTP client. Yes, I had that. Maybe I do need to change this to another place. Maybe it just doesn't know what's going on or something like that. But I mean, this is a simple change as long as it works. Yeah, I mean, this is Angular 4, I believe, because I've used that in the beginning too. Imports, HTTP module. Oh yeah, previous. I mean, it could always happen. I've just not installed this at all. HTTP client module. Is this a thing that I need to install separately or not? That is the question. Because right now this does not seem to work at all. And I really don't want to like dig in the node modules folder, but I may have to. Comment HTTP just to see if it's actually here or not. HTTP ng factory. I mean, interesting. Interesting. Wait, I'm never using the right version though, aren't I? Doesn't say there. Okay. Package chase and then 6161. I mean, it is here, so I'd assume it would work, but apparently I'm wrong. Also, way too many files open. Let's close a few. I swear, if that's the fix, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed. I mean, I'm sure it's not because it's bundled, but okay. Come HTTP, HTTP client. I don't see why this is wrong. I really don't. I'll just follow the docs and let's see what's going on. Browser module, HTTP client module. That's the right one though. Okay, HTTP client module from that one. Yeah, that is the right one. Okay. Yeah, done that. And I believe I've done that too. Interesting bug. Interesting bug. Injectable, yes. Should this be provided in root? App module, it's in the app module, it's not in that one, so it's in here. There should be client module. I was supposing that can't also be it. That'd be really weird. Okay, well, let's see if this works, and otherwise I'll have to pick it up later. That doesn't change anything. That's very annoying. I'm not assuming it's a watcher thing, but you can never be too sure of these things. Also, don't understand why it's actually doing something like that. Is that an Angular thing or something? Yeah, pretty confusing. I don't know. I'll have to see what's going on to actually solve this, because right now I don't really see a solution unless this magically works, but I'm not counting on that. Okay, now I'm super confused. Well, I mean, let's see if this actually works then. Upload. Oh yeah, that's the button. Okay, so add some files. Seriously, this works. I'm gonna be pretty confused. Okay, so we add like, I don't know, 9 files or something. I should add a thing so not duplicate files can be uploaded. What? Open. Okay, and now we exit error, upload, nothing. Upload. Really? Okay, okay. That's confusing too. Does it not understand what's going on? Apparently not. Maybe it does. Yeah. Upload files. Upload files. For each file. Let's see what it actually gets here. Oh, hold on. Just gonna do an any response so we can just really do anything we want, or like look at any what's it called, property, because I literally just want to see what the response is in Angular. Response. Okay, let's just give it a name, so it's clear what everything is. I think I may have to. Oh, this is really annoying. Okay, so let's see. When we upload the files, let's just do some layout. Okay, so we press the button, click the button, and then it uploads the files. Upload the files, right? It goes here. Then for each file, for each uploaded file, we make a new form data object. I may need to remove this part here, but you know, we'll see if that does anything weird. I'm just going to see if what's inside of form data first, and perhaps, I don't know, maybe this doesn't even do anything. Maybe it's going into here and it has literally no clue what to even do with the request. So yeah, we shall see. Shall see. Mm-hmm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, open. Open. Why is it constantly doing this one? Okay, there we go. Upload the files. Okay, it has a form data. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay. That's interesting. Let's see. Does it have a file? Does it have a file? That's the question. Does it have a file? It does have a file. Ah, sweet. Okay. Now I wonder if we can get a get upload progress. Is that something that we can get from? No, better idea. Better idea. Upload files. I'm going to, so if there is a successful response here, also an error response, obviously. Error response. Then I want to add a status to the images. So in the tab here, we have this status, file.status. So over here, files, inserting file. That obviously doesn't work because that's a constant. insert file that status is, I mean, yeah, what would we do for those? Like pending, I guess? Is that something we should do? Okay, I don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll just try it. I mean, it never hurts to try, right? Okay, so status, and then for this particular file that status is success. Yeah, it's gonna complain because a file it's not supposed to have a status technically. What about uploading files? Yeah, this is really not nice, but uploading file statuses. Sure, there we go. I'm just gonna make this an any because I'm not quite sure what that actually put in here yet. Oh, wait, that's right. Because I think I want to keep this in here, right? However, that uploading file statuses, that push, name, and then status. Would that be nice? Would that be good? No, because then it's not a key value thing anymore, and it's easier just to do this. Status is pending. Just gonna try something like this because I could easily retrieve this thing over here. So over here it's called file.name. This success. This is just an arbitrary number. I just want to see like a status. There's an error status. Responses, I don't really need those just yet because I'm not quite sure what to do with the responses. Like for now, I think just some kind of feedback loop or something would be nice, just to see if anything actually uploaded. Okay, so we got those things. I need this one. Status is file.name. Okay, let's see. So what I'm trying to do here is have an array, right? Just an array of any. I think this could be an array of strings technically, right? I don't know. I'll just keep it on any for now. But yeah, over here we add the file name in there with a status. So when you're uploading, everything is pending, which is quite logical, really. So then when you upload the files, it goes through each one of them, and if the upload is successful, I'm going to add the success status, and if it's an error, which all of them do now because I threw the DD in there, so everything is going to show error, or at least that's what I hope, because otherwise this compile time was wasteless. Wasteful. Wasteless would be nice, but it's not near instant, so that's kind of a problem. Okay. Let's, nope, I'm not, there we go. That's some very quick elements. That's kind of impressive. What's this? Stripe. Ah, yeah. Open. Choose more files. Yep. Open. Okay. Upload. Pending. Error. All of them say error. Perfect. That worked great. The only strange thing, though, right, is that they shouldn't say error because I all got a 200. What about that? It's very strange. Oh well. Yeah, that should say success. Have I done something wrong? Have I done something wrong? That's the question. Okay, so if it has a file, I'm just gonna return response, just a random response for now, because I don't actually want to upload them just yet. I'm gonna do that later on. I don't want to do that just yet. The whole goal was really to get that queue going, and that works pretty well. Yeah, the only thing that I would change though is, so when you upload all of these, or when the input changes and it sets them in here, I want to kind of run this one right away. The only reason I'm putting this one in here now is for visual things, but I don't actually need to do that, because what I could do here is just upload files. However, what I'm saying here also is that hold on. This is a good. Okay, so what I'm thinking right now is, so upload the files. So it's uploading the files. However, if I add more, it should add them to the queue, but it shouldn't upload the files anymore. Maybe I should just keep a button for now until I figure some better way to actually. No, I'm gonna do this anyway. Because perhaps I could remove the item from here. No, but that wouldn't work either. Let's not do that for now. Let's think about that a little bit more. Okay, so this is just gonna return that, or else return not a result for response. No image uploaded, and that would mean a bad request, which is 400. Okay, so if it does have a file, we're just gonna send OK back, just so I can see what the UI does, because I'm suspecting to see success instead of error, like what it's doing now. But if it doesn't upload an image, which it shouldn't, it should show this with an error message. Okay. Anything else in here? Why is this showing an error? Subscribe. That's the error. Okay. Update the status, or at the status rather. Upload, or add the file to the upload files, yeah. And empty the file uploader to be ready for more files. Then when you click the button, you go for each of the files, you create a request, you send it to the server, and you wait for a response. Set it to success if it's successful, set it to error if it's not successful. Yeah, you can always add a few colors with the CSS over here. I think this is actually SAS though, or SCSS. Because, I mean, that's what I set it to, so hopefully that works. We'll see though, we'll see. I'm not going to change anything now, because then we'll have to wait forever to actually see the changes. Oh, that was very quick. Okay. Yeah, I haven't actually added that. Okay, great. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Upload. Success, 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 success. There we go. That's what I like to see. That's perfect. Yeah, so it just gets this back, because that's obviously what I set it to. It doesn't actually upload the file, but Yeah, this will, when you press upload, it will stay pending until something actually happens, but you could see as well that the status, it just updates when it gets a response. And all of these don't take the same amount of time, so the first one wasn't done the first, was it? Was it actually done the first time though? Let's see. Yeah, in this case it happened to be the case, but I mean if this file over here is a lot larger than, so let's say this file over here, then this file over here would be done earlier than this one. You would see it in here too. Okay. So the statuses are working. There was another thing that I was thinking about just a second ago, but I kind of forgot what that was. Okay, so these statuses work. That's great. What was it again? I mean, clear, nah. A drag and drop will be nice at some point, but this is really the basic that we kind of need. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here for now, and pick it up when I have some kind of maybe design or like a thing to extend this, because this is the basic need. The image upload part over here, it's not really relevant to this whole page, so I think I'm gonna leave it here.